That leader can't even show up and be on the floor of the All-Star game. That's your problem, Cap. Kobe handed it to LeBron and Durant and those of that ilk, and they dropped it.
They did. You're exactly right. Like, okay, if your foot and ankle are bad, I got it. You're 40 years old. I got it. Why didn't you say that on Tuesday? Or I don't. If it's 1 to 10, how would you?
So what's the answer?
I don't know where the answer is. When he said, "Hey, Draymond, 0 to 10, or 1 to 10, how would you grade this All-Star weekend?" And he said 10 being the best. 0. Like, holy cow.
How's that help the league?
They got a huge problem.
I mean, someone who's getting paid by the league telling you, yeah, the league guy get paid for handsomely, yeah, it sucks. Okay, so do you have any answers, Draymond? No, I don't have any answers. I'm just telling you that even though I'm handsomely paid, it sucks.
But do you not want him to be honest?
I want him to have some answers because the face of this league has no answers. Here's what happened. Kobe Bryant, and we love Kobe Bryant, whether you're a Laker fan or not, you just know that guy had a ruthless aggression about him. He learned at the feet of Michael Jordan to be a leader, to be someone to win championships, to be the face of a franchise. Kobe handed the torch to LeBron James. You know what LeBron did? He dropped it. He dropped the torch, Cap. You want to know what's wrong with this league? Along a lot of issues is that LeBron is supposed to be the face of this. And LeBron James is the face of load management. LeBron James is the face of manipulation, being able to move around the checker pieces on the board, or whoever he wants to play with, he can play with. He could be the GM. And on top of that, you have All-Star Weekend, in which he's supposed to be one of the faces of it. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to play. You knew you had a problem with your foot and ankle before you got to San Francisco. And so now you say you're not going to play. So now the quote-unquote face, where the younger generation will tell you that.
Welcome to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona. We're here for what ought to be another exciting edition of the Guaranteed Rate Bowl.
That's your problem, Cap.
There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason.
Like, okay,
As we'll
if your
see,
foot
the
and ankle are
number
bad,
25 team in the country, the
I got
Cincinnati
40 years
Bearcats,
old.
taking on a team from the
Why did you say
AAC, the
that
South
on
Florida
Tuesday or
Bowl.
Wednesday?
For
You know
EA
what?
Sports
I'm not
College
going to be able
Football,
to
Reese
play.
Davis with you
So
alongside David Pollack and
whoever
Jesse
that
Palmer.
player
Time to
is
get this
that was
game
next
started.
on the list, he gets a chance to beat him. And then they take a picture. You see a picture of all the All-Stars, all their uniforms, and LeBron won't dress them. Like,
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bulls offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
The same guy
I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl. There's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There's a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played, and functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget.
Yeah, it's just
Offensive
the whole
linemen
stuff.
love to
It
run
really
power.
is.
Why?
And
You
look,
run power.
here's
You
what
run
I would
power.
say,
Then
is
you
that
can
I don't
play
do
action. You don't
black
want that
and then
defense to be
white
sitting there
with you.
saying,
What I
just
do
pass
is
to pass,
say
having to
the
pass
face
block
of
every
it,
play.
and you
You
have
gotta
other
keep
people
defenses
that are
off
just
balance.
following along because it's the block here. Like I can't say that about Jokic or SGA or certain players in the league that I actually like. I'm just looking at the face of the league, and they drag the league down, Cap. Like, see, I can't do the whole league sucks because of LeBron. No, you can't say the whole league sucks because they shoot a lot of threes. No, because there's players that are doing it the right way. You have to, again, it's research, you have to watch. But there's certain players
think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. We're going to run the football, even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
Because, again, David Stern handed it to Adam Silver, so we've already been in the NBA. And instead of just being able to say, I rule with an iron fist, even though I respect the players, he feels like he's one of the players. You can't be a businessman and think that you're on the same level of play. Because they would take advantage, as they have taken advantage of the league. So they're not going to do everything else. The NBA has the rich TV deal, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, Cap. It's not like that they are attacking, that they are going to spot. The league is in a great spot financially. There was time that you and I were growing up watching the league, and it was
dance with your boys one
and then
last time. But another thing too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Adam Silver's drowning right now because he's got no face and no ally to be able to say, no, this rise up, this help the league, let's make the league better. And so he's in between right now. All these gimmicks to the All-Star game, all that nonsense, that doesn't help the league. If that help the league, then Adam Silver has to be in position. If that means that the Bulls will bring the front team onto the field, you being chummy with the players does not help the state of the league. Good.
I
completely agree with you, and I'd rather have the East versus the West. I don't need these four
as we take a
countries
look at our
again.
impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams, regardless of which side of the ball they play on. The teammates look towards them to step up and win games like this.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle on the opening drive that he's out there. He gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Superman out there.
Quarterback in the NFL right now. And he is his own brand, there's no doubt. He's an owner with a number of teams in
second down for this
he owns a piece of the Kansas City Royals. And he does stand alone as the best. But you know him as a chief.
He's throw.
Just Patrick Mahomes.
Takes the easy one to the back.
About the team in the
Makes the
NFL.
catch, and he's brought down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of starting medium, right, is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it, that time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Yeah, I'm not, can't find my happy.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains in their stop at
And
the
then
41. That was a really nice catch and an even better run
wake up
after
in
the
Miami
grab.
Beach.
And get the ball to your
$50 million a
playmaker.
year,
What's good about
basically,
having him in the
the
slot is he can go either direction. You can get him
Played
matched
in
up on somebody
the championship
that's not as
round.
fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or
Career
safeties.
And
Trying
you're
to
not
find
happy.
his man
You
on first
can't
down.
find your happiness.
He's going to run it.
And
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
That's
One
why
thing
I
I've
wanted to
noticed from talking to coaches about their approach
Now
to
he's got to get
bowl
out.
games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next
They have-
season. They
that's
try to
a dude.
focus on developing some of the new guys maybe that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15 plus extra practice.
He'll take a shot.
That's good start.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Some days with them.
That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their moves, and he made the pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safe, and everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making making the big play
Now,
for this defense.
here's the flip side of that. When you hear Miles Garrett say, yeah, I want down the ground.
Give to the left. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a
And
little
the
bit
team
of
might
push. Just
say,
got to give this guy
no,
an
not
inch,
good.
a little crease, and he can make
They
yards.
may not.
Halfway
The
there on
NFL
first down
players
and
wish
second
they
and
had that
5.
revolving door situation with the
Quarterback
NBA.
reacting to what the D is showing.
Right.
Looking for
They're
a
making
man.
sure
It's
the players
Ramos.
just don't want to leave when they want to just get up and
Sales
just go.
went into the middle.
But in the NBA, it's a revolving
And
door.
this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
You don't want to be with
You got to love that if you're on defense because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
So they're facing third and short from the 25.
You have to be able to be your best run. You got a lot of things to fix. Yeah, I don't know if you can fix it. But there's no lockout and no stopping you. I mean, it's like a piece right now. But the owners have the upper hand. And so until that happens, then it's going to be really it's the Wild West.
Oh,
Yeah,
Come on, baby.
I enjoy
I
it.
love the job
But
of
as far
coverage
as the
defensively there. A
storylines
lot
are
of people
concerned,
probably thinking they're going
you
to
have
throw
to be able
for
to
it
get
short
this point
considering
in
what
this
the down
league
and
where
distance was, but
basketball
they were
matters more so
aware. They
than
were
what
able to
people
force the
think.
incompletion,
Or
and now we got
players,
4th down.
speaking
Fourth
totally
down
about the
and the
league.
punt team
That's gotta
sends it
change.
the other way.
So even as a
He'll
diehard
settle for some
basketball
pretty
fan,
good
like
field
you and
position
I,
and make the
we
fair
watch
catch
all
around
the
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 35.
celebration of the game.
Here comes the
But
Cincinnati
I
offense
listen to
back
the
on the
interviews
field.
on NBA
Boy, they
radio
had
this
that
weekend and
last
watch the
drive
game.
moving a
Just
little
one
bit,
telling
David, but
stories
then the
because he
mistake
is
just crushed
the
it.
one
Yeah, those
who
mistakes are
all the
going to
way
happen.
telling
You're going to
stories
throw the
like
football, you're going to throw
the
interceptions. But I think I
establishment.
stay aggressive with this
Got me
offense.
more so
I
than
get
what's
back to
happening.
what I did in the first
That's
part of that
the
drive
story.
that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on, play the next
No
play.
matter if
They'll
you
get it to the
about the game,
48.
because he's
They'll
good.
need to measure it to first
He
down.
handed it to
All right, guys,
LeBron.
it's not a home
And
run
LeBron
type
just
play,
dropped
but
the
he
ball.
did enough there to keep the chains moving.
And so
They'll line
that
up
is
right at the
a real case
48-yard
for
line on
LeBron's
first
done.
and 10.
It should be Jokic.
Looking to move it
I'm
through
looking
the
for
air.
him. No. Fundamentally
Gets
sound.
it out
No.
quickly.
Why
And
can't you
they'll
answer
shove
yes?
him out of
It's
bounds
not
after
right.
the short gain.
Why not?
Listen, running backs are not
He
just
should be
running backs
efficient. He
anymore.
plays the
You're
best
going to be a
basketball.
wide
He knows
receiver in
that.
today's
Even
football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some
Fundamentally
positive
sound
yards.
that guy. As I watch his foot go down long.
Finds his
And
man.
that's
It's
not
Washington.
just one right there.
Brought
That
down at the 39 after a
Like
pickup
every
of 10.
SBA.
It'll be a first
They do.
down. And the Bearcats are on the move.
Analog from everything I've read. Yeah.
They'll throw it on first down.
Can't be that.
Dumps it off in the flats.
Sonic.
And the defense had that one well covered.
Can't do
Just a
that.
short gain there.
Denver, Colorado, there's enough there to the championship. But Jokic has to face
Sometimes
him
it's
up.
not about fancy play design. It's about just getting in
that
the
guy
ball
do
and letting
win.
it play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the
And
backfield.
yeah,
You know they're going to
you
catch
can't
it.
have
There's
that
so many
either.
ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to them, let them break tackles, let them
Hey,
make
top of the
plays.
year, Gary
Easy
Jones,
decision.
you've got the year capping out. We'll take your phone calls here this Monday morning. Thanks
And
for
the
being with
Bearcats
us.
will hustle
Captain
to
Game
the
was presented
line.
by ESPN.
Captain shoes with her back. Presented by ESPN Bet.
Comes out
ESPN
throwing on
Chicago.
first down. He's got it on the move. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Captain J. Will.
Operating in the red
Presented by
zone here
ESPN
on
Bet,
second
ESPN
down.
Captain, and streaming at the ESPN Chicago app.
He's looking to throw.
So 10 o'clock, we're going to have Chatter No Shot
Quarterback
coming away at 8 o'clock.
adapted.
Also,
There to make the tackle,
something
and
to
that's
make
how
us
we'll
real
wrap
warm
up
here
this
this morning.
first
I want to
period.
get you out there from
We've
spring
reached the
training.
end of the first
That'll help
quarter,
us
and it
tonight.
has been a
That'd be
defensive battle, and the stats tell the
That's
tale
coming
so
up at
far.
8:35 right here on ESPN 1000. 312-332-3776 is our phone number. And we're talking to you about the
Let's see
NBA
if the offenses
as far as
can
the
find
all-star
a little
festivities.
rhythm here in the
Yeah,
second.
if you're just joining us, Captain and I do not watch. And again, it's not that I'm anti-basketball. Love basketball. But the point is, though, is
Now
that
facing
in
a
this era,
third down as they come
LeBron
back
James,
to the
this
line
league is
after the
based.
break.
I just
Quick
think that
timeout
a
by the
lot of
defense
this is
there,
where the
trying to make
players
sure
have a lot more
everyone
power
has
than
the same call.
always are running it. And I think that Adam Silver is drowning as the commissioner of this sport. Compare that to the NFL. We don't talk about that kind of thing in the NFL. Think about Major League Baseball. Think about the National Hockey League. These are conversations we don't have as far
Deep
as
in the red
player
zone, but they
empowerment or
can't
where
pick
the
up a
league is
first
going
down
or where
without
it's not going.
scoring.
That's the worst
Third
sport.
down.
But in this sport, it's all we really need to talk about.
Run the gun, wants
That's
to
the
pass.
That's great.
Lets it go to the
And
end
they
zone.
stop.
True.
And
And
so,
he's got it.
this is
Touchdown,
the last
Bearcats.
seconds because you're not sure how Silver gets on the ground. And then so the salaries are what the salaries are. But it doesn't mean that you can't talk to the owners and say, or doctors and say, look at this great manager. I mean, think about a family of four trying to go to a game. It's an only four players. And they want to see Devin Booker play. And Devin Booker comes to play. Devin Booker has a load management issue, not because he's hurt, but because the doctor's saying, if you take this much time off, you'll be able to be healthy throughout the season. You're a kid like Devin Booker. You might be in Minnesota. So now you're going to see the Suns and not see the Suns. That's it.
They'd like to be more productive this time around.
And the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, confidence, really quickly.
It's the low management is
bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath.
the doctor decides to just sit out. You feeling good? Yep. So they decide to say, let's back it back.
On first
He
down,
gets the
leaves
third
them
game
with second
going.
and
He
short.
says so. Really?
Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
I told you a couple weeks ago you were
Looking
worried
for a
about the
man, it's
early.
Ramos.
The Bulls or teams of that era that you need to remember to play. But
That defense got
here's
gassed,
working.
but they
And the
finally
Bulls
get
are
it to
working
the
in
turf at the
47.
47.
The
Not the
guy
most
that's 25.
productive
All right,
this
well,
offense so
I'll give
far,
this
but
guy. I'm
finally
not going back
starting
out.
to get it in gear.
That's
First
good
and
enough
10.
to hold the lead. That's what would happen. It wouldn't be Jordan didn't play. It would be Jordan will give you the best three quarters and then
He's
you're
looking
looking
to
for
throw it.
all right, 25
And here's
points.
the
What?
throw way behind the line.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense
They
getting
took
the
the
ball
ball
back
from
for his
You're
own.
saying, well,
Offense
that's
getting
not
set
play.
for
And you
first
know, we used to
down.
play Mercy.
Here's the
And they
handoff.
would wait if that was
We'll
playing.
give him a couple on that one. Second and
Come
8
up
coming
prepare
up.
itself.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer
And
in a
we
boxing
still
match.
did
Obviously, it's not a
Especially
knockout
in
punch,
South.
but these
Oh,
are
I did
body
South.
blows. And as
They
the game
played, they
goes on,
dominated.
these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Yeah, you're up
Well,
25.
great job there by the defense because they
I
were
mean,
able to
if
get him
you
sacked
look
right
at
away.
the
But we saw
number
the
of,
coverage in the back end. In order for the quarterback to throw the
games
football,
played for
didn't get the
Michael
sack.
Jordan.
Obviously, you don't get the negative
Okay?
play, but you
It's
also don't
insane.
give up a big
This
one.
is
You're feeling
Michael
pretty good about
Jordan
where you are right
with
now
the
in
ball.
this drive.
You'll see a lot of 82s on
Try
there.
to sneak this
82,
in, right? Third
18
down,
when he
kind
broke
of
his
manageable
foot.
situation.
82,
Not too far, not
82,
too short.
81,
Maybe I can throw the
82,
football, but I sneak that
82,
draw on their defense said, no, sir, I'm
78,
ready for that stuff
and then
on
it was
third
the
down.
strike year. Excuse me. It was the retirement year. He came back, played the last 17,
South Florida
and
has
then
it back in the
82,
Bulls.
82,
Offense will
82.
return to the field.
Tell the people
Ball
about that
security
18
going to be
because people,
paramount
many
this
people
time,
don't
Jesse.
know.
Yeah, and
It's
sense
in
of
the
urgency, too.
Right,
They're
Jordan
trailing in
broke
this
his
game
foot.
right
He
now.
was good.
Turnover wasn't
He
great,
was
so
good.
David, they really got to be able to
And
put
all of a
something
sudden, there's
positive
go
together
social
on this
media
drive.
would be
Put
totally
something
different
positive
today.
together, be aggressive, but
He
don't
played
be
pickup
reckless. Can't
games
have
at
any more of
North
those turnovers.
Carolina.
Looking deep.
And Jerry Krause finds out about his
And it slips through his
These things are
fingers.
good.
Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Star. And guess what? Michael said, no, I'm playing. And Jerry was not happy. And finally, there was a meeting between Michael, Jerry, and
Best
Jerry
receiver
Rice.
on the team. Did you drop the ball? I guess he hit you pretty good.
And he could play a little bit.
He usually get picked
Hey, he's
up.
killing
He fucking catches that.
And he goes to the playoffs for 63 at the
You don't have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down, Charlie, and just take something easy and not invite
They
disaster.
say, sit the
Because
star
when you
until you get a
roll
top
out,
draft
when
pick.
you're rolling
That's
out,
it.
you're cutting
Oh,
the field
I'm
in
fine.
half, right? The
I
defense starts
feel
to run
good.
from one
I'm
side to
healthy
where
now.
you're
I wanna
rolling
help.
out to.
That
The
year,
field kind of
for the
shrinks and it
post
kind of
was-
becomes a little bit of
Stand
backyard
all
ball.
back.
You could tell he forced that one in
Stand all
there.
back was the
Didn't
play.
get the interception, thank
And
goodness.
Jerry
But
Krause
it wasn't a
with
great
his
decision.
milk prescriptions and
A
there
little
was a game.
pre-snap
I remember the
eye
late
candy for
stand
the
all back.
defense.
How was you remember? Those are
An
gradually
unforced error
He
there. They don't
said-
get the snap off in time.
We've got like 2 minutes to go in the game, and Michael's at his limit. He goes, and they told me, if I played him 1 second over, I'm
A
fighting.
delay of game
And Michael
penalty,
said, "You gotta
just a
do this
mistake
game,
that
that's
you
it,
can't
baby."
have happen
But
at this
Michael,
point
they
of the
go,
game
"Fire
in
me."
this
At
part of
night,
the field.
I've been told, you go 1 second over, you will fire you. And he had the game. That was insanity. Now you fast forward that to Vinny Del Negro and John Paxson. Same
Quick
thing with
timeout
Joe
call by the
Mills
offense
restricted.
after the play.
And Vinny Del Negro played Joe Kim too long.
Bunch
Right.
formation trying
A
to
little bit.
confuse the
And John Paxson
secondary.
got into Vinny Del Negro to clean up the time. Right. On Vinny's time, John was so pissed off. Told you.
Right.
He'll let one fly from deep in his own territory.
Those stories are amazing.
And it goes through his hands early. Had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Joe, good morning.
Well, the offense tried to hit the dagger. You see the receiver, he went down the field, stretched it, made it look like it was going to be a go, put his foot on the ground and try to cut to the inside. Just not able to be on the same page there.
Ever come across Adam. So I think one way that could incentivize the player to play, do it how MLB used to do it, and make the winner of the game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20.
That can help. Usually there's enough, like,
He's not afraid to throw it from way back here.
in the
For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away.
That's from my
He's going
standpoint,
to try
Joe,
to flip the
telephone
field with
call.
this one.
It's an exhibition
He
game.
just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
Seriously. Who invested in the NBA
Good job
finals
by the
in
coverage unit to put a
an
stop
all-star?
to that
I
return.
understand why it's so important for some people because they help come in February. They don't watch the regular season.
After a
Oh,
punt on their
one
last
day, there's no
possession, they
football.
are
You
set
turn
up
around.
in
Oh, my
plus
God, how
territory
about
this
this?
time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity
But
to
they
go
will
get
watch
points.
all-star
And your
weekend
defense
because
has set
there's
you
no
up for the
football.
position to
Give
get
the
points
NBA
right away.
and
Now,
it's not
let's
much
get
of
this
anything
offense
because they're
back
playing
rolling again.
defense.
Create some momentum. Just get a few
It's
first
the
downs
all-star
on the
game
scoring
itself.
position.
Does not resonate with me because I actually watched real football, real basketball.
And this one will
I
be
don't
stopped
care
for no
about that. I
gain.
care about like
Yeah, nice
the
job
playoff
by the
games,
defense. That's what you're supposed to
the
do. As soon as they
development
catch the
of
football,
Buzelis for the
limit their
Bulls.
yards after the
Anthony
catch.
Edwards was
He went
awesome.
nowhere
Jason
after the
Tatum
catch.
was
Nice job by
awesome.
the D.
Shea Gill
Now
was
facing
Alexander,
it third
SBA,
and long.
Giannis. You know, the stars in the league. And LeBron James,
They'll run play
there's the
action.
top right there.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
And it's like, who is all of this for? Who do you think that you're
And
attracting?
it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a
It's the
touchback.
Mr. Beast $100,000.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1, 2, 3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think they're too predictable in that
You're
last
trying
drive.
to
They got to
anything
do
you can to
something
bring
here to get this
people
defense on their heels.
to the TV.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at
Make it
math, but
interesting.
that
But
usually
they're not
equals a
doing
first
it.
down every couple carries, so
you.
don't forget about the run game. Keep them
That's
honest.
why I said a lot of some of this stuff is
Halfway
skippable.
there on
You got
first
stuff
down
to do
and
back.
second and
You don't have to
5.
sit there and watch it just because it's on. You got other stuff to do. You got TV shows to watch. We got a conversation to have with family.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
So some of those things to do. So
To the air.
Cameron,
It's
just your phone
Ramos.
calls coming up 312
He's going for a big play
phone number.
downfield.
Also,
And
here's
that's
the
going to be
audio that I know
incomplete.
this is
Going
not
for
there.
broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Chicago's own.
DB does an
That's what they say about
outstanding
LeBron
job
James
here
and
on
his
the
decisions.
deep pass,
We'll
locating
do
the
this
football.
next on Captain J.
No PI, able to
What's up
swat
this
it
game?
away
College
passing.
basketball is gearing up.
They'll
Fans
try
are
to
ready to see
move the
which team
chains
will
on
prove
third and
with
short
the
from the
winning shot in March,
25.
and we will be headed to San Antonio. Getting all the action from tip-off to the final whistle at
From the
ESPN
gun,
Sportsbook.
wants to pass.
Right now, it's
Come on, throw the damn ball.
Customers can bet $10 if you win $100 with bonus bets and allow $30 with ESPN Plus. Download the app, sign up for promo code video 100 to get started today. Must be 21 years old. Gambling problem? Counsel resources available. Call 1-800 Gambler. Partnership by the
They'll
casino.
put a
That's
stop
perfect
to
for the
that
box. The
return
average
at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
That last completion sets him up on second down.
Let me tell you something. You know I'm not a big Notre Dame fan, but it's the football fan base.
He's looking to
I
throw.
love their football
The
coach, so it's
sweet
hard
feet
for me
keeping
not
the
to
play alive.
like them because I think
And he
Marcus Freeman
scoots
is
his way to the first
like
down and
the
then
starting
slides
five.
to
They
avoid
got
the
like
hit.
big play for Marcus Freeman.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell
Very
he wants to throw
good
the
a guy
football,
if
go
you're
through
gonna
his
find.
progressions. Nothing home.
And he's
take
like, you
off
don't give up
and
on this
slide.
state?
I
Oh,
love the
come back,
slide
we're
at the
winning.
end. Don't take a
he
big
went
shot.
off. Dude, it was, I'm going to drop him a note today. Dude, I love
Now
what
they've
you're
moved
seeing.
it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39.
He's a good dude.
Blueberry won the microphone.
He wants to
He knocked the
throw.
microphone over. He's mad in Louisville.
On a
Four
little
Louisville
time, lets
fans
it
for
go.
no Dame fans.
And the physical
That's
play
right.
there forces
That's right.
the incompletion
Captain
on
Jay
first
on ESPN
down.
1000 and screaming on
Here
the
comes the
ESPN
offense on
5
second down.
Forget about ESPN. Back with you until 10 o'clock.
Corners are
Portland
walked
training.
up
At 10
tight.
o'clock, followed by
On second down, looking again to throw.
and 4 to 3.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
That was all blown away.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington.
LeBron James looking at the decisions with Southbeat, the team with Chris Bryant and Dwayne Wade.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in rhythm and start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys.
And the defense,
So
got
I
him
do
at
believe the last
27.
book.
Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff. Did a great job rushing the passer, getting sacks.
And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss. Because if you do, that's what happens right now.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long.
A little nervous. Dwayne Wade
Couldn't
was
find a man,
in
he
the
just had
pocket
to
to
throw
break
it
that.
away to avoid a negative play.
Yeah,
They'll send out the field goal unit.
This is who he is.
And I remember that had Stephen A. Smith on Sports Talk Live, or on NBC Sports Talk, podcast back then. He said,
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it
this
away.
thing was
Well,
done
that
from
kid
day
just showed
game.
off his hammer
He
for
said,
a
I was
leg,
there with him,
50
and they made
plus,
a
and he
pact.
did
We
it
were
with
going to play
ease.
together. But he
And good
said,
work
if
by the coverage
Chicago,
team to knock down the return man.
if
South
Chicago
Florida
had
has it
gotten
back,
a
and the
third
Bulls
match
offense
slot,
will return to the field.
it was probably
Running out
better.
of time here in the first half, and they
He
do
said,
have a chance to make
"We
this a
had
one-possession
promised
game.
And so you
We're in
got
this
to locate
together.
your best players
Those are
and
the
get
two
them the
max
football
spots
on
open.
this drive.
They
You're down
tried to
in the
create
game. There's
a
obviously a
third
lot
one.
of football left,
I
David,
remember
but
two
on this
different trade
drive, in
Ben
this 2-minute
Gordon or somebody
situation,
back then,
He's
and they
going to
couldn't
let
get the
one
money
fly down the middle.
to get the third
And that
slot.
will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have
Yeah,
done
there
it
would have
with
been at least a
second
couple
down
of
coming.
headsets out of that.
great
Really
play
like
by
it.
the
Yes.
defensive
Really
back,
like it.
showing
He's
you
at
his
least
variety of
yeah, I
skill,
think he's at.
his ability to turn the hips,
Yeah.
his speed
And then
running
LeBron would
down
have
the
wanted to go
field,
someplace
turning
else.
his head to locate the
He
football,
did
and
the
then
rest of
swatting
it.
it away.
But
You
it was
can't
two
do it.
issues championships before that thing with that group. So that would have been a week, would have been all on all three of those guys if they were in their prime. Yeah. I mean, it would have been, it's up to those three because you didn't have much depth depth. After
To
that,
throw,
you know,
it's
I'm
Ramos.
like that. Great.
Unloads to the
3-1-2-3-3-2-3,
wideout.
7-7-6
Got his
guy
man
thing.
on the right.
He was on the south
Got a
side.
lot of
And
running
with this
room.
here on campus, they go outside 2 to 1.
He's at the
Hey,
10.
good morning, guys. How you feeling, man?
Almost took it all the way, but a huge
Hey,
gain.
fan
He
by
has
fan,
himself
man.
first
Appreciate
and
what you
goal.
guys do. I listen every day. I'm big fans, man. I'm seeing you and you and Cap. But I wanted to touch on a couple of things that were said. I'm a 55-year-old
Here's the
lifetime
snap, looking to
Bulls
throw.
fan, Bulls fan,
They're
Michael
bringing,
Jordan fan.
and he rolls into the
But
house.
you said something earlier, Cap. You guys went on with Kobe Bryant
And that's a nice
and
drive,
what
a
he
nice
done.
physicality.
You also
Puts
said
you
and
with the run
mentioned
game.
that
And here's
at
the
one
thing.
point Kobe
I
Bryant
like
told
where this
publicly,
offense
told the
is going.
Lakers,
Nice job creating some
I'm going to
momentum
take you
going
again,
into the half.
get me
Cut
out of
down
here.
the lead. This
Okay,
thing
you,
could
you,
get
you
really
got to get
exciting.
those
Nice
things.
job
Yeah,
answering
that was
the
great.
bell right before the
Michael
half.
played.
Let me just say
So they
this. I
got the
don't forget the
touchdown
reason
as
why
they
is
kick
because
off. Really
Andrew Kobe
important for the defense
here
to
one
shut
yesterday
them
down
down here.
and asked him, like, Kobe, did you ever think about
And
going
he'll
someplace
just
else? He
take
said,
it
yeah.
in. This
I
drive
brought
will
my
start at
family
the
and
25.
here to Chicago looking at school. They were like, oh, I was
Bearcat
looking
offense ready to go
at
back to
I
work.
interviewed him here.
They
So,
got
and something
time,
I
they've
forget
got the
because I
lead,
have
and
to
David,
interview.
it's sort of
Yeah,
like a
because being
doctor. First,
stacked
do no
were
harm.
at odds, and then there have been sexual assault allegations against him.
Sometimes
So
hard to stop.
that was
You have
what
it.
played into a lot. He wasn't ring chasing. He was not.
Well, it's
I
not
think a
about
lot of this
that.
comes
That's
down
not
to
what
your
I'm saying.
quarterback
I'm
and whether or
saying
not
that
he's
you
making
guys
good
discussed
decisions
that
in this
how
game. If
the
yes,
gay
be
guy
aggressive. If not,
was
let's just
public
take
and
the
all that
lead
stuff.
into
He went
halftime and
public
get ready
with
for the
that.
second half.
He could have kept that in house, but he didn't. He went public. Second of all, And you
Looking
probably
to
might
pass on second
play
down.
82, 82,
He's got him in
82,
the flat.
81. Once
He
again,
almost picked up the
yeah,
first
maybe
down on
at
that
that
one,
time,
but he'll
it
be
might
just a little
mean
bit short.
that he had $300
And that's
million
part of
at
a lot
stake.
of today's
They
running
may
game,
have a little
right?
more
Spit the
careful
ball
with him
out quick,
because the
get it to
stakes
your
are just
playmakers
higher
in
now.
space,
You'll
get
ask
positive
Brady,
yards. It's
and you'll ask
instead of running
Isaiah
the ball a
Thomas
couple
What?
yards up
to look at you a franchise that's playing in the playoffs. And you've been told medically Dr. Vick is not going to do that to possibly in his career. And they went out there. That's all. I watched Isaiah Thomas a couple weeks ago for 40 seconds of the year. Playing in the playoffs is one hill. And he's told not to.
This quarterback
He's
is
killing his family about
he
200 to
wants to
250
take
million
shots.
dollars.
He's looking for every
That would be
opportunity to
loyal
show
and be
off
the
that
tough guy
cannon
and
and
say,
that
you
arm
know,
talent.
you
He
got to
showed
be
all of us
more
right there.
advanced now. And
He'll
these
bring
guys
it out from
understand that
inside
this.
his own
They're
10.
in for the long
Really
run.
disciplined
You're going to
job
be
by the
accustomed to
coverage
everybody
unit to
in
get
the
down
league
there and make
to
the
be
stop at
an
the
all-time
19.
great champion.
South
Everybody's
Florida
done.
ready to send the
Generational
offense
wealth
back onto the
these
field.
guys are creating for
Now they're
themselves
backed up here,
and for
Jesse.
their
Wonder how
family, man,
aggressive
and for
they're
the people
willing
in
to
this
be.
I
community.
think it's
So
going to
that's
come
just
down to how much
it's
confidence they
bigger
have
than
in this
just
quarterback and his decision
what these
making,
guys are
because
doing
you
and the numbers
cannot
they're
throw an
playing for.
interception at
It's
this
longer
part of the
than that.
field
You have to
with this
accept
little
that.
time
A
left.
guy like
And I
LeBron
think that's
James, man,
conversation.
He'll take
but
the
it's
deep
done it the
shot.
right way. You know, this
And the
guy,
ball is
there's
caught.
no
He's inside
can,
the 35.
there's no
And
infidelity
what a
to the public
huge
anyway.
chunk play
There's
for
no
this offense.
attitude. There's
Just
no gun
exactly
cases. There's
what
no
you
being
need
lost.
to move
This
the
guy's
ball down the
playing
field.
20 plus years, take care of his body, plays the game the right way with everybody sure. His biggest
Wants to throw
attribute
on
is
first
passing the
down.
ball.
Looking to the big
It's
tight end.
still the all-time lead scorer
Pass falls
in NBA history.
incomplete, and there are
Not
still
his
3
team.
seconds
That's
left.
pretty
No,
amazing.
he's
Well,
not.
the
He's
receivers
not
double
anywhere
covered on that
close to
play, and I
Michael as
don't
the
know
go.
if
It's
the
not.
decision by
It's
the
like
QB
it
had to
really
do
is.
with the pressure
Along
because
with
he
those
was
things,
hurried.
those
He just had to
attributes
get rid of that
for
fastball
LeBron
he wanted
James,
to.
all of those
He's
things are
lucky he
cool.
didn't come away with an
And
interception.
also, again,
And
you
the
can
closing
stand how you
moments
want
of
to
the
stand and
first
look at how
half,
you
they'll
like.
try to put a
But
3
also,
spot
you
on the
have to
board.
add that LeBron James
And the
is the
kicker
leader
delivers
of
the 3 ball
you
to
have
finish
this
off the
individual
drive.
doing whatever you
That's
want to
going
do.
to wrap up the first half
And I
here,
just
and
think
now we
that
join
still the
Kevin with the
team
halftime
aspect still
update.
matters. Everything you laid out,
Teams who
if
have
that's where
earned the
basketball
right
is,
to
if that's
play
where sports is
postseason
today,
football,
then that's a major
and the
problem.
result has
Any
been an
local wise,
exciting
if there is
first
a
half
lack
there in
of
Phoenix at this
interest in the
guaranteed
sport
rate
overall.
bowl. And
Because
there
what
is
you just laid
no
out.
better
What
place
you
to
laid
start
out
this
is someone
halftime
that is
than by
selfish.
reviewing how this
That's what you laid
wideout
out.
has
And
been
one
a
of the things that you mentioned,
one-man
Cap, is like,
wrecking crew.
I'm my
The
own
kid's
brand.
been
I'm my own
everywhere.
entity.
And I
Well,
love how he's
you're a team
willing to go
sport still.
across the middle,
It's not
but
individuals,
that he
not
also
tennis.
has the
Right.
juice to
That's
burn
all.
these DBs on the
you
deep ball.
are part of a team.
If this
And while
defense
you're
wants to
part of a team,
actually come
you
back
have
in
to
this
be able
one,
to elevate
they better
your
hide his
teammates
cleats.
to be able to win a championship.
With
Remember,
that said,
the whole thing
let's
about
send it back
this
to Reese and the
outside
guys
group,
for
watch
the
sports the way you
conclusion
want to
of
watch
the
sports.
guaranteed
Now, what
rate
sports
bowl.
is, especially when a team element's there, it's about trying to win the championship because it's
From
about stakes.
inside his own 10, let's see
Sports
what
are
he
about
gets.
stakes. Sports are about being able to be at the top of your
This
game
guy
and
is
winning a
so
championship.
dangerous. The
If you think that
excellent
basketball is
vision
all
to
about
find the
what you
lane
do for your
and get it
community,
out
only
set the
how many
offense
shots
in
you
good
put
field
up,
position.
and it doesn't
Here
matter whether
comes
that
the
team wins or
Cincinnati
not,
offense
then
back on
I
the
don't think you're
field.
not doing the sports
And they
team.
got it done in the
I don't.
first half, but the
Because
job
if that's
now,
how you look at
follow
sports,
up,
I look
close
at
the
sports
deal,
as
and bring
I
home a
enjoy
bowl
these
victory.
individuals, enjoy
Finish.
this
Your
team,
team say it
look
all
how
the
they're
time.
able
That
to win a
applies to them
championship.
right now, David.
If that's
Here
how
in
you
the
look at
second half,
sports,
it's a lot
that's
of
fine.
really
That's
good
different for
things.
me.
And that
Call me old
first half,
school, call me
need some
funny,
more big
but
plays
I
here.
like sports
He's
teams. Look at
loose.
individuals,
And
watch
he's
them
brought
play,
down
develop
after
a
a
team,
huge
and be able to be
completion.
an all-time
And the
great. Or at least be a
Bearcats want to
champion.
crank the
That
tempo.
does matter. You can't redefine what sport is to me. In my opinion, tell me, you're 100% right, and I'm on your
They're
side.
going to run it.
If
They
you
bring him down, and he's going to
compare
lose a
Michael
yard on
and
that one.
LeBron,
How about the defender
generational talent.
being a
No problem.
heat-seeking
LeBron's got
missile? He
awesome,
was on
awesome
radar
stuff.
lock. He found the
Thank
football
you.
and flew down with some bad
If you
intentions.
compare what Michael did
He's
versus
looking
what
for an
LeBron
open
did,
man on
it's
second
actually
down.
not even close.
They're working that left
If they had
side.
there are
And there were
basketball
no creases
people
or crevices
that
to
do not
run
have
through, and
LeBron
they
number
shove him
2.
out of bounds.
Guys have the
There's
backfield
a
now.
difference
It's not
between
just
being
run
pissed
the
off
ball
with the
downfield
organization
anymore.
and
You got to
actually
be
leaving.
versatile. I got to be able to trust you
Kobe
in the
was
pass
sitting
game.
being in
I
Chicago.
got to be able to
There's
throw
no
you the
doubt he
football.
did.
You can do that right there.
But he
I
didn't,
know
you
you're
know,
going to
the
catch it,
first
and
time
I
that
can
there was
depend on it.
issues with the Lakers. They didn't get a problem with the Bucks family. Since on Zimmer in the studio cap.
You know, when you go down
You
personnel
remember
package, you got
this
extra
time
DBs
after
in the
the
game, so it's
scandal
harder to
in
throw if you're the
Denver?
quarterback. There's just not as many
In
windows. You've got more
in
guys in
Colorado
coverage.
that have
You're
surgery.
expecting to at least have a
During
little
that
bit more
time,
time, but
he
your
told me,
offensive
like,
line, man, they just
there
couldn't
was
hold up.
times where he thought, okay, maybe I should do this in a different
And
way.
that will
He said,
extend
I'm
their
going
lead
to
even
stay
further.
away.
So the
despite
kickoff
his
team
issue with the
is
Bucs
out
fans.
there ready to
He
boot
didn't
it
fucking
away
love it.
after putting up a field goal.
And
Let's
again,
see what the
when you
defense can do. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he
as long
stopped
as
at
you
the
got
18.
generational wealth, as long
South
as you take
Florida
care of
has it
yours,
back, and the
then
Bulls
that's
offense
fine.
will return
It's
to the
still
field.
team sport.
The deficit here is just 10
No
points.
matter
Leave
on
it
the
to a
same
chance
page,
to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No
That's
need
how I
to
look at it.
panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stuff already.
Championships.
I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, he drops the throw. He wants to go deep.
Unbelievable play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today.
Then they got wrapped. 1-3.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
That's such a horrible take, and it took the run away.
I
When
think
you
he
see
wanted to
those,
run
you get
before
the
he
point
secured it.
record,
We know this guy's a weapon, not
7
just
years
handoffs,
that
but
Michael
he can catch the
did.
ball too.
He's 6-0 in finals,
Not so
6
much. Got to do a better
finals
job.
MVPs. How do you
On
don't know
third and
anything
long,
about
he has to
basketball
throw for it.
without telling me you don't know anything about basketball?
There to make the tackle.
No,
with
yeah,
the
no,
big
and no,
throw
no,
is good
no,
enough
that
to give them a
Jordan
first
thing
down.
just made like
The
this.
Bearcats
It's
come to the line with a new set of downs.
himself in shape and kept playing. Michael Jordan was out free. There was no
He'll come out throwing on first down.
That's
Wide open
Well, yeah, but
downfield.
you were there.
And the defense couldn't come out, and he took it all away. Touchdown Cincinnati. Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Bigger
They're just
and
being
stronger
hard.
and together off. The crowd's a better player than Michael.
How to get in this
That-
quarterback's
That's
head.
such an
He's on
awful
fire.
take
Everything he's
that I'm
doing,
surprised
he's
you
working
wake up on a
defensively.
Monday and
We
decide
gotta
to
figure
embarrass
something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different.
Also
Bring more pressure.
doing
At this
places
rate,
with
shoot.
that.
He's on so much
That's
fire.
what-
You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the
Where he
results
also
because
wrote
everything
the
else
title
ain't
there.
working anyways.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the
But when he
field.
got to the
After
NBA,
giving up that score,
you
now it's
realize that
incumbent on
Michael
this
played those
offense to
teams by
kind of get a
himself,
back
because he
and
said
forth
he
going,
didn't.
Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on.
It's complete. A huge
And if you
pickup.
do recall,
And
good
they'll
fine
move
for
the
Magic
chains
a
and
lot.
get it to
He
the
was on his hands and
47-yard
knees,
line.
but begging
The
for a lot.
Bulls want to
Oh,
pick
yeah,
up the
that-
tempo.
Yeah, he did mention that.
Well, how about
So,
the
again,
offense
I know
setting
we
that
did this
play up? We've
so
seen
it's all-
earlier in the
when
game
you
a
call
couple
in,
shorter
call in,
throws,
again, you
just
can
trying to
really
set
help
those
this team.
safeties closer
But
to
you're
the line
never
of
satisfied
scrimmage,
with that.
anticipating
Yeah,
that
you're
they would
back
get an
up forward.
opportunity to take a
Like
shot.
9
They call it
times.
perfect play
That's the
at
first
the
tape.
perfect time
And
right
this
there.
is not, again, this is not
Linebackers
saying that
have
the Brown
such
is
an
a great
amazing
player.
responsibility.
On
Got to
this
play
side
run,
of
got
it,
to
I'm
play
not
pass.
saying
All
that.
this.
So what
Seeing
I'm
the
saying
run
is that the idea
aggressive
of
and
doing
getting
is
down
way
the
less
field
than
and getting in the
ridiculous.
backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
You heard him putting out there. A lot of those things are just not true. It's on the side.
Nothing to do with
So,
the
yeah,
football,
yeah.
and he
So,
just
yeah,
throws it
Michael
away.
Jordan
It'll
is
be
the greatest
third
basketball
down.
player I've ever seen.
Know the
Without question.
situation,
There's no
know the
question
game
about
of
it.
football, right? When I start to get
6
outside the
titles,
pocket,
8
I don't
years.
see anything there. I
Yes.
can throw the
He's
ball
taking
away.
over
I don't have
Atlanta
to
Magic.
take a
Yes.
sack.
Did you expect him
Get
to
a
be able
lost
to score
yardage
30 points a
play.
game
I can
at
just
the
throw
top
the
of
ball
baseball
out of
with heavy
bounds as
legs?
long as it
And
passes the
and
line of
very
scrimmage.
terrible number
We go on
45.
to the next
Where Ed
down.
Newton
No
won.
harm,
Did you
no
guys
foul.
be able to get the job done there? No. And then he
Goes to the
got
wideout.
back in basketball.
And he intercepts it.
Great thing.
Looking for
Good.
more room.
Yeah, Michael
And
was out of
he's
shit.
wrapped up after a solid
Here's
return
what's
on the pick.
Anymore?
Tell you what, defensive players
Seems
don't
like
always see
Iron
where the ball is. They
and
see
then
the
he came
receiver,
back
they get to
and
chase
played
him.
it.
Really good
He
job
came
seeing where the receiver is, going and making an
And so
interception,
he knows
making a
that
big
point.
play,
So
getting
he
the ball
did
back to
walk
your
away.
offense.
Yeah, and then the
Throws
roof
to the tight
and
end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down.
He didn't go out in the he didn't go out in the
Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage. They've got it on the 22. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10.
And the front office role in playing with the Washington Wizards.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
But he's got
Complete downfield.
Makes
the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal.
I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You gotta wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. And now a second and long coming.
phone calls we've taken.
Dings it complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, it's important that this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think
Feeling good, guys. Feeling good. Look, yeah, I just want to say I'm happy LeBron James ever came to Chicago. The man's a joke. He's a crybaby. I see him walk off the court when the team's down by like 18 points with 5 minutes left in the game. Then, man, like, I can't tell you how many times I've watched games and this guy just, I can't stand him. MJ has 100 more.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
LeBron has the one.
South
50
Florida has
point
it
game,
back in the
31.
Bulls
LeBron has
offense will return
14.
to the field.
173,
Pretty tall
30 point
mountain
game
here,
for
Jesse,
LeBron,
down
70.
24, but if they're
And
going
he's
to
like to
climb
take
it,
7
this is
last
a good time to
season.
start.
And he had next to no. Oh, he's trying to rock him. What, Rodman getting 20 points a game and 7 points? Get out of here, man. Give us Chris Bosh. Give us Kevin Love. Give me Kyrie Irving. Give me Ray Allen. Give me Dwayne Wade. And we had multiple championships. LeBron's a go. Don't ever come to Chicago. I'm letting him know he's there. MJ's a go. Fly about him. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
He said it's all the time.
He said it's that point, right? That wasn't drunk game in Utah when he got 39 points for the Kings. Remember Brett Musburger on the call?
Threw a pick on the last drive and almost threw another one.
That's a very good point.
No big deal. Hey, shorten them. Quarterback's got to have those short memories, right? It's got to be. No harm done. Reset. Next play.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up.
No, we like our court. You're not going to have your park playing friends in the back of the plane. You're actually going to play with the
They moved the tight end all
management
over.
had teeth. Brad's like, no, you're not getting Rod. Right. You're not getting Walter Davis.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Finds the tight end. The Bulls are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory. And I like it because they got it.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they can throw it again.
He's good though. Okay.
Quarterback will audible. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to pass. It's Ramos. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some. Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Feeling some heat. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. First down here from the offense.
David Kaplan and Jonathan Hood.
They'll run the option.
Bring them out.
Down the toss. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Welcome in to the Entertainment Morning Show. On
After
ESPN,
picking up a couple
we
in
are
second
streaming
and
on the
8.
ESPN Chicago app, presented by ESPN Bet. So David Kepler and Jonathan Hood with you. He has got Shea, we've got Jay Moore, we've got you for a 3-hour ride here on
And
this
he'll
Friday
step
morning.
across the sideline after
For
making
you.
a good gain on that one.
332-3776.
Down in the
That's our
corner as they
telephone
come to
number.
the line.
We got a lot to get to before we're done at 10 o'clock, including here from
On
Jesse
3rd and
Rogers
short, they'll try
with
to
the
pick it
latest
up with a
on
pass.
spring training for
That's
Super
fielded
Bowl
and it's
with his
Randall.
baseball bucks.
And boy, is he
And of
close
course,
to
we're
that
going to
first
check
down,
in with Tracy
maybe
Butler and
just a
find out
couple
what
of
this
inches
weather's
short.
going to be like. We would get a nice, warm, balmy 30 degrees at some point this weekend.
Yeah, sounds like we are going to get some more snow.
At the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up.
Buffalo Bills yesterday, called them. Mark, Mark.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? A first down for the offense.
Tough weather, you can get snuggled up and watch a movie, you will have some dinner, made. Go out, whatever.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Ramos.
You think that
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's second and 10.
Let's see how their Valentine's Day is going to go. Team Bus lays out her living room.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
In a building that has 3 rooms.
He'll fire to his
So,
right.
I live on
And
the
it
top
slipped
floor.
through his fingers.
And
Incomplete. That would have been a
first floor.
huge gain if he
And
could have
so
squeezed it. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're beating by as much as they are.
Looking to scramble. He'll take another shot here.
This defense has just had this QB's number all game long. They're in the 4th quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open. It's an incompletion.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. Definitely supposed to be done. That's when you're supposed to be able to.
Dropping back,
That's the
it's
law.
Ramos.
Team Bus
Got
was
out
on the
of trouble,
third
got
floor.
rid of it. Fired
They
it to the
were
right,
the
complete.
first floor. And then there's
Gets
a
it to
couple
the
of the teams, I don't
46-yard
understand that
line.
either.
First down for this
But,
offense.
yeah,
The Bulls are
I guess it
moving
works for
quickly
them.
down the field.
that would not work.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He throws one to the left. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. At the 45 on his way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Brandon Randall, we'll be back.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
remember I
Takes the
asked
easy
the question
completion.
of the day, and the
And how
question
about the
is they
efficiency on that one?
show
They'll bring up
your
second
team
and
this
4.
year, and then Bill, Ryan McDuffie was not here. No, you don't want anything dated. No generic. You can use
Play
it for
action.
rainbow.
So
Pass
if you
rush
go
coming
with
after
you
the
sleep together,
quarterback,
the
and they
girl
get him at the 32.
Right.
And guys, they
Like, that's
really
what you
need to
do.
take
I think my
advantage of
favorite
this
line in
field
that whole
position
thing is
on
Jimmy
3rd and
Bus saying,
long.
and then I take the elevator down, and I
From
say,
the gun, they'll
and
try
I
to
read that
impose
for
their
any
will.
couple, that you'll
And
say,
he's
oh,
a
it's
real
just
nowhere
elevator
man
in my
tackle in
home.
this no-game land. And this
Yeah,
field
this-
goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Oh, and the attempt is no
You just go
good.
down to the first
And this
field
will
to
stay a 3-score game at 24.
I couldn't live that. You should have had to
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the
Yes,
field.
so I'd like to know
One of
what's
the
going
most
on.
valuable
Second
things
field.
the quarterback can have, David, short-term
I think we know
memory.
that.
Just forget that last
He
pitch.
says a
You're
couple.
dang
He
right.
didn't
Clear the
say
mechanism.
exactly.
It's over.
And I
Move
think
it
when he
behind.
said there's a
He
couple
tries to
of
take the
things.
top off.
Right, the
And he
three
hauls it in
he
inside the
owns
30.
the
Flying
one
down
on
the
row
left side.
3, you
And
get
he
in,
just
as
kept
the one
running,
for
and he ran away
it
from the
was
crowd,
a
and he'll take it
random,
in.
it was
Touchdown
it was in the middle, all in there.
Was it defense you know you're going to see the go route,
Playing
especially
those
against this
two
guy.
right
He
now,
does
sure
it to
that building
defenses, it seems, every
you
single
get.
week, and
I'm
so
sure he
they're
is.
not able to get
I
back
think
deep enough to
he's
get
getting
run
worse
by,
than that.
makes the catch,
He's
and then runs it into the end zone.
He's
They're going to have to
fine.
change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this
I'm
guy's speed
good.
is a problem.
But that's the way she wants it. Because Seymour, he's been a talk show host. I've heard his
To the
shows
air.
over the years.
It's Ramos.
He's been a comedian for a long
Got his
time.
man on the
But
right.
have you really scratched the
He'll
surface
make his
with
way
no
in for the
us
two,
family
and
is
now they're
wise?
down by
I mean,
16.
Seymour. But the buck for the cap. He wants to vote.
If they're
He's
going to
not
pull
like the
off
old
this
man.
big rally,
He
they'll
wants to
need to
win.
get this one back.
I mean,
They
it's
line
not
up
like
for
the
the
old man,
onside
but
kick.
we learned, of course, in the great documentary, with the accurate documentary and portrayal of the
Notices
Lakers.
that the hand
That the old
scheme
man
will
was
be able to recover the ball.
what's the phrase? How do you know that they fall? Is that what I think that he was trying to move some stuff around his shell game
Here
to make
comes
sure
the
he kept the
Cincinnati
Lakers going in
offense
the
back
late
on the
second.
field.
Correct. You call this? That's correct. So that.
Line gets set, first down.
We know some couples, it's like, hey, we're married, but we're not together like that.
Use
We
the
just,
play
it's
fake,
on
down to
paper,
throw.
married. I mean,
Fires to
I
the
like
big
to
fella.
post friends about it, and we
He's
post those
run out
stories
of
about it.
bounds, but not
You have a
before
dinner,
turning in a
and you
big
hear that from the
pickup
top
and
of the
moving
table.
the stakes
Okay.
for a first down.
You guys are married,
If
but
it ain't
you
broke,
guys
don't
travel,
fix
but
it,
you
right?
don't really
This is
do
what
anything
got this
besides
team in
just
this
being
position
married.
to win this
Okay.
game.
That's
Aggressive
your cue.
offense, taking
That's what
shots. Here
sounds
we
like
are
what
in the
this
fourth
is.
quarter.
Like,
They've got
he
the
says,
lead.
I
Why
got
stop
my
now?
life, and Jay's got his life.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Jimmy Bus Network.
Throws toward the end zone.
That's got to be.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Yes.
And the pummeling has
It's
started.
not a billion. I think there's a billion.
And this offense
Now, see, some
continuing
people
to put up
yeah,
points. This
but
game's
they're not
out of
gonna
reach. You know you're going to
stop
win, but
the
still
game
throwing
if you
the
have a
football, still
stake
finding
that
that
level
connection. I
of
imagine
that.
there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job
I
by
mean,
the kickoff team.
yeah,
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop
Yeah.
him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get
Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
If it works, that moves away.
Receivers often will run their route
It is
based on a
perfect.
side
It's
adjustment.
not just Sally from the North Shore. This is someone here that is a me, a family, the Lakers after all. He's the face of the Lakers.
Right back to the air on second and 10.
Okay, now, if
And
you
the
want to
pressure
sleep up
gets
there,
him
that's
back
fine,
at
but
the
I'm going to be
8-yard
around.
line. He
And
just
eventually,
terrorized his quarterbacks, his 30th
Okay.
career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. 'Cause sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Yeah. And if you're like 34 and never had kids or want children, you're not going to hook up with her except for a few nights. You're going to marry someone that wants to have children with you in the family.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, and he's got the first.
Eventually, you're going to want to do the family
Sometimes we
thing.
don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down.
No.
And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
If people sleep in separate rooms, and like my grandparents
from
did when I was a
inside
kid,
his own
I
five.
didn't know first thing.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff
You
coverage,
hear
and he'll be
celebrities
stopped at the
and people
17.
that are like, oh
South
yeah,
Florida
sleeping in a
ready to
separate
send
room.
the offense
Right.
back onto the field.
Yeah, my
Wants
parents
to
did that
throw.
to
It's
the
Ramos.
because of the storm.
He'll
They didn't
rough
have
one deep
time
down
to
the
score.
left side. And that'll be incomplete.
They
They
didn't have
tried to
Captain
hit him with a
to be
big
able
one
to
on
upkeep
first
the
down.
field at that time.
After the
It was not a
misfire
really-
now
it was
on
not-
second
Peter
down.
Fitzgerald was not a fit. But they did sleep separately after a while because, again, they
He's
were
looking to
a
throw.
loving couple.
Fires to the wideout.
Can't stand
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You can still get together.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long,
Just where
back
you
up
spend
inside
your
their
eats,
20.
where you sleep.
Yeah.
You can
From the
sleep
gun,
in a
wants to
different room.
pass.
You still get
Getting
together
some
for
heat.
the fast stuff.
No.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Just in case.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see.
The
To the air on first down.
piece when we're
He's moving out of the pocket.
I do.
He makes a
There's
catch.
nothing wrong with that.
He's
That's
run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll
Yeah,
be a
today is
first
down.
down.
We had
Well, I'll
business
give this
dinner
offense
last
some
night.
credit because
You walked
they've
in and I
got a
had
lot of
flowers
fight. There
delivered
is
to
no
the house.
quit in them. They're obviously
It was
trailing by
raining.
a big amount in this
At
game.
three
They haven't
different
had a lot of
times, those
success.
gift cards
But they're
were
still
signed.
taking shots,
You
and their
back
players
buy
are still out
yourself
there
something there. There's Starbucks for the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
Looking
And
to
I
go
did
up
one
top on
under the
first down.
floor. Yes. And that's what this
Off the
another one
deflection,
did
missed a
in the back.
great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
She had candy in it. I don't know what he was able to find. Here she comes and brushing her teeth.
On
and
second
that
down,
has
they'll
got
take to the air.
2 Valentine's
Buys a
on the
little
leg.
extra time.
It is nuts.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Average wants to make sure that he was in on the whole thing. What about my Valentine's Day card?
That I actually bought a Valentine's Day card
Back
from
to
the
throw,
dog.
it's
Had, like, a
Ramos.
dog from
Unloads to
inside
the
the
wideout.
And
He
that was the
almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and
This
just
is
a
the guy
hair
always
away
saying
from
you don't do
number 4
anything. It's
there.
just amazing.
Down by multiple
you got it
possessions.
back.
You can't come
Right.
up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Go.
It starts to collapse. And he's sacked. A big
Excellent.
play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over. This fourth down conversion now. You get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse,
You see, we need to marry
add
someone.
some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards. If
She
that's
loved
that's
the
your
song
thing.
I heard yesterday. It was the cheapest thing I could buy in Jewel. The eggs for $12.
They'll go right back to the run.
312-332 ESPN,
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great performance. So many tremendous moments of individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never
and so last
Forget, I love working with you guys. Games and tape, but a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this would have gotten rained out because they lost